So Charlotte makes her entrance. She delivers an in-ring promo and says she had her WrestleMania match taken from her. She said she could beat Ripley or Asuka in the same night. She said she respects Asuka and thinks she's one of the greatest competitors in the world, but that doesn't mean she has to like her. Asuka made her entrance and entered the ring. Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley made her entrance and stood on the stage, and Flair asked if they were going to gang up on her. And she said that after she beats Asuka, Ripley should take notes. Ripley said Asuka would beat Flair. Flair told Asuka that she beat her to end her streak at WrestleMania, and Asuka tried to speak, but Flair told her stop talking. Asuka yelled, "Charlotte, tonight I beat you, bitch!" Right. Flair looked taken aback by Asuka's comments, and Orton, and that was it. So we missed Konnan. This is what we went over. Okay, we went over the backstage segment with Randy Orton.
That was great.
Okay. No, with Orton. No, you're talking about when first he comes in the scooter, but when Orton went into Pierce's office, is that what you thought was great?
Both.
I thought it was great when he walks in Pierce's office and
who's the guy with the no shoes? Right, give me that guy. Right. No, but I just thought it was funny how he was going around Orton in circles, and Orton was looking at him, and you gotta be kidding me. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like,
looking at him instead of marking out for a scooter like the other wrestlers do. He acted like an adult.
Right.
Like, what is this idiot doing with me? You know, right? So,
right. And then when he went in, who's the goofball with no shoes? I want to match with him, bro. That was hilarious.
Yeah. So I think he even said the skinny guy with long hair. Something like he said.
Who's the guy? He goes, who's the guy in the scooter, goofball looking guy with no shoes? I want to match with him.
Yeah. So then they do Orton and Riddle, and Riddle beats him with a counter the RT. This was a good match.
Yeah.
This is
even though Orton took most of it, but it was a good match.
Yeah, but it's 13 minutes, and like Riddle sells really good.
Yeah,
Riddle said they like him selling like a babyface. I don't know why they make him act. He still needs to up his strikes and make them look better, but it's hard for him to have the fiery comeback when he doesn't throw his strikes don't look good. If he could,
can I tell you one more?
Change that, he would be really good, a good fiery babyface.
And I just remembered this. You know what I also thought was funny? Remember when, right before the match, they show Randy Orton. This is after he came out of the office. He's walking to the ring, right? You know, he's like got game face on, and Riddle comes by and he's like, "Vroom, vroom, vroom, vroom," like he's on the scooter like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Randy's just thinking like, "You gotta be kidding me." That whole thing with Randy and him, I thought was hilarious, and a good physical match, and a shocking finish, which I didn't expect.
Because you know what? It didn't expect. This was actually very good for Riddle because Riddle's been buried lately.
Yeah,
and Randy Orton can take one loss.
Yeah,
you know it doesn't do anything. He's there. So, but Riddle needed this win.
Right.
You know, this is like quickly invigorates
and Orton
him back
didn't.
Right. Exactly. Next is Sheamus enters Adam Pearce's office. He brought up Cena's open challenge. He said Sheamus isn't Cena. Sheamus said he doesn't care about the past. He said he knew Pearce was trying to goad him into an open challenge. Sheamus said he'd do it, but it would not be for the title. Pearce thanked him and wished him luck. So he's doing an open challenge. And I'm sorry, I think open challenges are lazy booking. So next is Nia Jax and Shayna versus Naomi and Lana in a non-title match. This is like 4 minutes. Why are Nia and Shayna on both shows?
Yeah, that's what I said. I asked.
They're the Raw Women's Tag Champions, so they're on both. Or no, they're the Raw Tag Champions. What the hell?
Bro, they're not entertaining
why are they
at
on
all.
SmackDown?
I don't know.
Why are they on SmackDown?
I don't know.
It's kind of a way that they're way overexposed. I mean, seriously, they're super overexposed. So Naomi and Lana win. Nice. So they're just teasing. I guess they're putting them on both shows because they want to hurry up and get it over with the breakup between Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
Well, Mandy Rhodes and Dana Brooks came out and they played like this, like these clips of Nia as like a distraction.
Mm-hmm. Was there a distraction roll up? Was that it?
This was brutal, bro.
Yeah, it's another distraction finish.
Were the videos? I didn't see this part. Were the videos of her falling off the apron and falling down and all that hilarious stuff?
Yeah. This is it's forgettable. Funny. This is not entertaining television. So it's awful. So next is they show Bad Bunny and Damian Priest talking backstage and they're speaking Spanish together. I mean, they didn't really challenge anybody or anything. Miz and Maurice made their entrance and hosted Miz TV inside the ring. There was a table with champagne and glasses on, and Miz said they deserve a special celebration. Said it was their night. They kissed, pyro shut off. They plugged their documentary. They started kissing and smooching. Priest made his entrance. And of course, what happens here is they have a confrontation, and it sets up for a match later. So, this is what would you expect from this? They got champagne and stuff, and
right.
they just threw champagne on him and this, so whatever. So Kofi and Xavier were talking backstage, and Riddle showed up on a scooter. The New Day congratulated Riddle on his win. The writers think that these guys are entertaining with each other when it's just completely cartoonish. They came up with some idea for silver dollar pancakes that they all found amazing. A graphic listed Kingston versus Elias after the break. What did you think of that segment with Riddle?
Kind of brutal.
Elias and Jackson Riker in the ring started to play his guitar, but they were interrupted by Xavier Woods, who was playing his guitar. So they have a spot. And it's Kofi versus Elias, and Elias goes over with a clean pin with an elbow off the top rope, which was
another surprise.
Alexa Bliss was on a swing set with her new doll Lily sitting next to her. Bliss said that she and the doll have been best friends for a very long time. Photos aired of a young Bliss with the doll. Bliss recalled a girl being mean to her on the playground and refusing to give her a bite of her ice cream. Bliss said she shoved that little right off the swing, caused the girl to break her arm. Bliss said she got to eat all the ice cream. Bliss said that the teachers, when teachers asked her why she did that to the girl, she told them the truth. Lily made her do it. Bliss warned the girls on the Raw roster that Lily didn't like him, and she doesn't like any of them either. Bliss laughed. This is just too ridiculous for me.
Did you see this, Joe?
No, I saw the first skit you do with the doll. I didn't see this one.
Yeah.
So backstage,
what are they framing it as? She's going after the Fiend now, right? They're broken up?
I don't know. This is all nonsense that they're talking, like the dolls and puppets and him, and this is stupid to me. Backstage, Sarah Schreiber asked Rose and Brooke if their behavior was appropriate. Rose said they were not bullies. Jackson Baszler were the bullies, and Jackson Baszler showed up, causing Rose and Brooke to leave. Baszler told Jax to start paying attention or else. After Baszler stormed away, Angel Garza showed up and asked Jax something that subtitles didn't make it out. What did he ask her? You speak Spanish.
I didn't see this part either.
All right. So Drew McIntyre is a handicap match against the Mason T-Bar. And basically Mason T-Bar just attacked Drew and would not stop attacking him to double team him, and they got DQ'd. And then so then Braun comes out. Okay. So Braun comes out, and I guess there's a tag match now. So so they have a tag match. Well, what was the gimmick here?
I told you I didn't see this segment because I didn't see when he pulled off his mask and all that.
So McIntyre eventually tagged in and removed the mask of Max and started slapping him with the mask. This is a very weird spot. Okay, then he backhanded with the mask, and then the other guy came in and Strowman removed his mask and he started smacking him with the mask too. And the guys come up on the ramp and they're just standing there together, looking at each other with no masks on. That was the finish of the match. It was a DQ.
So flap finish.
Well, it was just weird. They took not flat for storyline purposes. They took their masks off, but that's it. They just took the masks off, and the guys didn't try to cover their faces; just stood there. But it was funny that they took the mask off. And he started smacking him with the mask.
Like, why didn't they just come out without the mask on? No?
Well, they may do that from now on. You know, maybe those guys are big and they look good. Maybe they're going to be in the Hurt Business and make them look bigger. You know,
maybe.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah. I missed this segment and the one before it. Yeah.
Damian Priest against The Miz. Priest beats him in 5 minutes. This is so-so. You got any comment on this?
I mean,
it was a distraction, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, there was Maurice tried to distract him, and he didn't. The distraction didn't work this time. Whatever, you know.
Morrison wasn't there, and they never explained why, which was kind of weird. But
all right, so I don't know if you like this next segment or not, but I like this next segment. Sheamus was introduced. He stood in the ring, and he says, "The new U.S. champion," and would stay the champion for a long time. He said he didn't become champion by being a nice fella making reckless decisions. He did it by doing the opposite. He said he would be your fighting champion and an open challenge for his title every week or whenever I want. Okay, now do you see how he's dressed? Do you like this look?
Not
like
really.
Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York?
That's kind of what it looks like, yeah.
Yeah, the fifth. But let me tell you why I like it. So Humberto Carrillo comes out. Bro, Sheamus beat the out of this kid.
Right.
I mean, this was a very physical beating. And, like, I like him taping the fists and working like this. Looks like a big, giant, tough, brawler.
Right.
And that's what he came. This is what he worked like the whole match. He beat the tar out of this kid, and it looked good.
Well, the whole match, that was very.
It was a very, very safe beating because you throw the guy in the rails, let him take his own bumps. He would hit him very hard in the chest, hit him very hard in the big part of the back. It's just for work, safe but very physical.
Snug, yeah,
very snug. And it was good stuff. So then they fast forward this because I've seen these girls worth a million times. Charlotte and Asuka, and basically Rhea Ripley interfered here, and Charlotte got rolled up and pinned. After the match, Ripley pointed at her head and told Flair that she's in her head. Flair seethed inside the ring, then grabbed the referee and tossed him across the ring and put the boots to the referee. and threw forearms to the back of his head. 2 more referees entered the ring and tried to talk her down. Flair acted like she was going to stop and pounced on the first referee and threw more shots to the back of his head. Saxton said it wasn't the official's fault that Flair lost the match. Vert called it classless behavior, and Flair teased leaving, then came back and kicked the referee. There's actually good heat for that. That was a good heel reaction. Yeah. And then they announced after the show that she's been suspended, which, whatever.
So is Rhea Ripley a heel or no?
She acts like one.
But then Charlotte's a heel too, right? Charlotte just beat up a ref.
That's where their characters are acting. And I guess Asuka's the babyface. Okay. You know?
And Ripley Ripley distracted her, so you got another distraction finish.
Yeah.